Our actions have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the trending contracts. And today's contract, Mafia 6, set in Sapienza. And the contract ID is on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a crack at it, and has been supplied to us today, courtesy of Inland Donkey 127. So on to our briefing, and there isn't one, so we'll just say that our targets today have been very naughty and they need to be punished. Speaking of targets, today we have 5 of them with no stipulations on how we dispatch them or what we wear whilst we do so we have a free map. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting at the ICA safe house. We're going to have a sniping rifle stored up there as well, and we're going to be bringing with us a remote magnetic gas grenade in a briefcase, a vial of lethal poison, along with our silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to enter into the safe house. We're going to remove our gas grenade from the briefcase and then return it to the briefcase, and then we're going to drop the briefcase and retrieve our sniping rifle. Once we have our sniping rifle in hand, we can begin. And I think the woodsman hunting sniping rifle fits with this suit rather well. So we're going to make our way out the back of the ICA safe house, up into Rocco's apartment. We're going to pull out our silenced pistol and shoot the floor between the kitchen and the bedroom. That will get Rocco's attention, and when he comes along to investigate, we can mess up his face rather. So target 1 has been eliminated. We're going to now select our sniping rifle, make our way out onto the balcony and aim across the plaza to the town hall, and more specifically the round window up in the attic area. And up here is the Bohemian, and we need him to move into his meditating position just by the window, which he is now doing. And then once he does that, we can put a hole in him. We can drop our sniping rifle, we don't need that anymore. We're going to make our way into Rocco's apartment and grab the kitchen assistant outfit that he has. And then we're going to make our way across the plaza to the ice cream parlour, not forgetting along the way that we need to collect up our briefcase 47. Well done. So I think I've just left the gas on, that's all. Never mind. So we're going to go in and retrieve our gas grenade in a briefcase. I think we've got the right one. Yep, that'll do. Right, so onwards. We are going to head over to the ice cream parlour, where we will encounter our next target, Dr. Lafayette. And he is about to engage in a phone call with someone, we don't know who, before he sits down at the ice cream parlour to have a nice cup of coffee. In particular, this nice cup of coffee, which we have just enhanced. So we're going to make our way over to Lafayette and just make sure that he begins his phone conversation. And eventually he'll go over and sit down and sample that coffee. That will take a little while, so we are going to make our way down to the harbour area, and we're going to use the old town area to get there. And along the way we are going to wake up Mr. Falcone. Someone wants to call Saul. So turning on the radio, move away. That should wake up our target. There we go. He's going to engage momentarily in a phone call with Francesca DeSanta, and then very lazily make his way down to the harbour. we will be there ready and waiting for him. But we do also have enough time between then and now to take out our next target. So we're going to make our way just to the front of the church here, and our target is sitting on a bench over yonder. We are here a little bit early, but never mind, that gives us plenty of time to sit through the Lafayette extravaganza. Nice patches on the elbows there, sir. So eventually our target will saunter over this way. He is heading for the graveyard area. We're going to stop him before he gets there. And the reason we're waiting over here is that when we trigger our gas grenade, our target will go to the bathroom we want him to. If we got him over by the bench, he's liable to go off somewhere else, quite possibly throwing up in a public bin in public view. So we want to gas him while he's outside the church. So just before he gets to that single tree there on its own, we are going to approach the target, trigger our gas grenade. As you can see, he was about to head off over to the bins by the promenade, but luckily he realised there is a bathroom far, far closer. And that is where we now are waiting for him. And we're just going to wait outside of the cubicles, as we do not know which one he may end up choosing. Is it going to be door number 1, or in this case door number 2, which suits us perfectly. So we're just going to follow him in, close the door behind us, and then reintroduce him to his breakfast. So that is 4 targets down, which leaves us just 1 more to go. And we'll leave our briefcase here, we don't need that. We're going to make our way into the cubicle next door and hide ourselves behind the door here. And if we use instinct at this point, you can see Sal Falcone has just arrived in the area, although he still will be some time before he enters this room. And when he does, we once again close the door behind him and then reintroduce him to any breakfast he may have had. I'm assuming his breakfast was liquid. He is a private investigator after all. So with all of our targets now dealt with, all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and the nearest safe exit is the harbour exit. So we are going to make a beeline straight for our awaiting speedboat. So there we go, 1 more trending contract taken care of. Even though we had a few familiar faces in this one, it was still quite enjoyable figuring out a nice smooth route between a lot of them. So we're just waiting for confirmation all of our targets should have and have been eliminated according to plan, and that will gain us our Silent Assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.